Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 5 Royal for PC. In the last episode, Yusuke finally woke up to the truth. He is tired of Madarame's crap, and he has finally woken his persona. And now he's part of the group, and now he's ready to go to town and beat this man's ass. If you're asking for allowance, the answer is no. If you want money, earn it yourself. Okay, that's fine. How much money do I have, by the way? Oh yeah, 62,306 yen. Cool. That's off the top of my head. I don't know what that translates to into American dollars, but he's fine. He's fine. Actually, hold on. Can we go out? Actually, no, we probably can't, can we? Nope. Nope. Morgana has said no. Okay, fine. But mayhaps I can at least train? Yeah? Bump my HP? No? Okay. Maybe I should just make some, Oh, there we go. Yeah, I was like, I need more of these. I have 5 free sprays? Holy crap. All right, so here's what we're doing. Gonna make 2 of those. And then we're gonna make 3 of the stun things, I think. Yeah, we're gonna make 3 of the stun guns, or 2 of the stun guns. Just so we have some fire, some ice, electricity.
Yes.
Yeah. Just depending on what we're running into. It all depends.
Well then.
So now, we got Yusuke in the group, which means today, Friday the 20th, we go back in, right? We're ready to go back in? My part-time job is such a drag. You mean your job at the beef bowl shop on Central Street, right? Notice that was important. The part that's in red. To anybody who's listening, the beef bowl shop in Central Street. This is very important. Very important. I thought you said the pay was good. Plus, the politician who makes speeches in front of the station is a regular there, isn't he? Yeah, that... to get that as a confidant or not, maybe. Maybe you can network with him, if everything goes well. No way. I'm not even interested in politics. Fair. I really don't want to go. Even if the pay is good, running the whole place by myself just sucks. That job magazine said it was fun. It was a fun, friendly workplace. I wish another part-timer would join. Oh, I guess it's tough out there. But Phantom Thieves need money too. You should pick up one of those job magazines. Should I though? I mean, 62,000 yen. Come on, Morgana. Oh, right. Our grades are out. All right, let's see how we did. How'd you do? I'm dead. My parents are going to kill me. My life is over. I can't believe it. I at least wanted to hit average. How we looking? Wonder what score I got. Might be faster if I counted from the bottom up. Ow! Nothing notable. Man, what do you mean nothing notable? I got all the answers right. I feel scammed.
Well then.
I feel robbed. Okay, when do you start inviting Yusuke to the hideout meetings now? Our fight's not over until the exhibit ends. Keep your head in the game. Yep.
Hey.
By the way, you got a notification on your phone. Make sure you check it, all right? From who and why? Oh, there's 3 of them. Oh, my lordy. Oh, crap. Maruki. No, dude. It's fine. How have you been since our last talk? Anything bothering you? If you got time, I'd be happy to chat with you again after school. Oh, great. Oh, my bond with Maruki's getting stronger. It's a priority, we gotta. Fine, the 21st. The 21st is when we'll do this. Thank you, that'd be quite helpful. Okay, I'll be waiting in the nurse's office. I guess I'll find a way to occupy myself in the meantime. Yeah, you do that. I've been getting a lot of students coming in ever since I arrived here. To be honest, it's been kind of a relief. That whole mess with Kamoshida was the reason I was called here after all. They warned me a lot of students had been impacted. Why did I read it like that? They warned me a lot of the students had been impacted. I knew there would be a lot of free-floating anxiety. Yeah. When I actually got to talk to everyone, I was pleasantly surprised. Most of the things on everyone's minds were college entrance exams, relationship problems. In other words, typical worries for high school students. Some did open up about deeper issues, but not the majority. Some students were still struggling with the scars from the incident, yes. But at the very least, I'm glad the ones who came to me have taken some steps toward recovery. Let's see. Well, thanks to you probably, maybe? Well, I can only hope so. I don't think I've done much, but I've helped even, if I've helped even one person, then that makes it all worth it. I know I'm not the most reliable guy, but remember, you can always talk to me about it. Remember, you can always talk to me too if something's bothering you. Redo. I am the counselor here, you know. If nothing else, I'm good at listening.
Let's see.
Having said that, it's a little awkward that I have to ask you for help, but yeah, what is it? You remember how I asked you to help me with my research? Yes? I said you'd be helping with my research, but don't worry. It won't be anything too difficult or intensive. The joys of reading. I just need you to listen to what I have to say and work through some questions with me. I am sorry, folks. I don't know why. I tend to have some problems reading aloud at times. Anyway, but let's see. Maybe I should start with the beginning. Start at the beginning. I can tell you a little bit what this research is for. I forget if he's actually straight up about this or not. What I'm studying now is pain felt in the mind, or perhaps more fancifully, more fancifully in the heart. Fancifully? What? Some specific examples include the pain of someone saying hurtful things to you, or being separated from those you love. Maybe this would be clearer. Yeah, maybe this would be clearer. Pain defined by abstracts like trauma or stress. Yeah. Bodily, physical pain can be thought of as something necessary, an automatic response to injury, illness, whatever.
Still.
But what about pains felt within one's heart? That pain isn't born from any tangible problem in our bodies, right? It's something strange and immaterial. I guess it goes to show that there are still a lot of mysteries in our own hearts and minds.
You know,
I want to learn about these internal psychological pains. Now, this is my question to you. When do you truly feel pain in your heart, Strider? Me? Well, that's a bit complicated. But let's go with this one. That one sucks. Especially when your anxiety is proven right. I see, yes. I can sympathize there. Sometimes all it takes is one betrayal for intense trust to turn into intense pain. It can be rough. It doesn't feel good to struggle with pain in your heart.
For example.
But with that in mind, how about the pain of a broken heart then? After all, that kind of pain is only born because we fall in love, right? Do you have any thoughts on this kind of pain, Strider? Why? Bro, I don't need this. I don't need this in my life. Why? Why are you doing this to me? I never took you for a poet. But it's a wonderful sentiment, a very positive way of looking at it. Internal emotional pain can be difficult to deal with, though some say it's always coupled with other feelings. And I agree, of course. I think that's a fair assessment. Though personally speaking, I think if pain can be avoided, it should be. Maybe it shouldn't exist at all. Wounds of the heart are much harder to detect, and in a way, they're far more complex than physical injuries. That's why I'm doing this research, to save people who are suffering from internal pain they keep holding on to. You helped me realize that purpose again. Thank you. Yay? I think?
Right.
Of course, thanks to you, I can articulate my thoughts for once. And I can sense Maruki's gratitude towards me. Hooray. So we're at rank 3. Okay, flow. Chance to receive the effects of charge and concentrate at the start of a battle. Hell yeah.
All right.
That does sound nice. Okay, I think that'll do for today.
Oh?
Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something in before snacks? Oh, your mental training. Right. Oh crap. No, I didn't forget about our promise. Of course. I'll teach you the tricks for mental discipline, and you'll help me with my research, just like we decided, right? Yeah. Now then, how about something like this today? And we talk. Thanks to Marky's mental training, my mind feels stronger. SB has increased by 5. Oh, and here, never a bad time for a snack, right? Freaking peddler.
Well, see you.
Okay, now we're ready to wrap these things up. Okay, that was my bad. Oh, this is Marky. Do you have time to talk right now? Maybe. I'm taking a breather. Just finished my last counseling session for the day. And I thought I'd thank you once again for your help earlier. Good work over there, I guess? Yeah. Thank you. A lot of students came by to talk today. Hopefully they get something out of it. But to be honest, it's pretty tough juggling this job and my research at the same time. Thanks again for agreeing to help me out. I might be looking for you to help more frequently from now on. It'd mean a lot if you can lend a hand. Alright, see you later. I'm telling you folks, I don't know how to edit out my flubs because man, the constant cutting in music will be bad.
You're back.
Alright, so now that we spent a day, wait, can I even go out?
Hey.
Okay, I can at least go out. Morgana can't stop me because all I did was talk to Maruki, so it's whatever. Where is that, here? Because I think I have things.
Okay.
Okay, men and women. Mainly men though, right? All right, I'll at least add one more thing for On. Just so that we all have decent equipment. This could be new equipment for me, Ryuji, Yusuke, and then On gets her thing. It's whatever. Let's see what we get. Anything good, anything worthwhile.
Oh. And
Okay, Duke's coat, old Duke's coat. Not sure what the difference is. And a fairy, fairy something. I don't know how to pronounce that.
let's head back.
But anyway, now we have some gear. Hopefully, mayhaps updated gear.
Hey!
Ah, we're able to grab a seed. Why don't you read something until we get there? Do I even have anything to read? Oh, wait, no, I've already read that one. All right, so that boost knowledge. Boost knowledge. Yeah, man. Fine. Can I read The Alluring Dancer? When she danced, men fell upon her feet.
Wow!
It wasn't just her looks, but her way of life was also very beautiful. Hardy has a headache.
Hey!
Oh, I didn't realize how long you've been reading. So how far did you get? Halfway. Seems like you still have some pages left. You should continue some other time. Yup. Oh, we're almost at the station. I'd say this was an efficient use of your time. Yup. Now, can I get to the menu? Nope, still gotta talk. Do you ever use the study corner in the library? I always end up goofing off at home, and not many people know of it. I know of it. But isn't it the environment kind of a problem? Have you heard the rumors about the transfer student? What about me? Hi, I'm standing right over here. What's up? What are these rumors you've been talking about? Oh, him. Yeah. He used to be all anyone ever talked about. Yeah? But you remember Mr. Kamoshida's big apology? The transfer student's kinda old news now, thank God. My recent test scores haven't been so hot, you know? If I don't shape up, my allowance could be in danger. That's a problem. Can't be having that now. Okay, morning. School-wise! Yay,
Today
okay.
we're going over.
It's possible to apply math even to an abstract concept like beauty. Oh, God, yeah. The golden ratio used in the Mona Lisa and the Parthenon is a famous example. Oh, God, the golden ratio. So, fun fact, folks. I've actually started to learn how to draw, and these are things that I am actually learning about, and I am terrified of certain apps, certain ideas? I don't know how to word it. Just, God, thinking about it, because it's like, I saw videos where it's like, you have to draw images a certain way to get people's attention. It's like, what, you want to drag their vision over here, you want to drag their eye to this specific point, and it has to be like, for any artist, y'all know what I mean with like the whole golden ratio thing. It's like, ugh. But a different ratio has been used in Japanese art and architecture since ancient times. I'm sure you've all heard of the silver ratio. Have we? Now then, Strider, take a look at this. Yeah, hi.
Give me an answer.
Wait, am I wrong in that? Hold on. The golden ratio is... Oh, God, I have no idea how to word that. 1 by 1.618? I don't know. But do you know the silver ratio? No, I don't know the... This is where cheating comes into play. No, I don't know the silver ratio.
This is it.
Precisely.
God, now I don't even know if golden ratio is actually what I was thinking of. I don't know. That's correct. You can see it's closer to a square than the golden ratio, right? Okay. One theory says it's because Asians have rounder faces than Westerners, so they prefer a similar shape. Okay. This ratio was used in things like ukiyo-e paintings and the pagodas? Pagodas at, oh Jesus, Horyuji Temple. One you should all be familiar with is B4 size paper. These proportions are the silver ratio. Cool, I guess?
Nice going.
So about my intelligence, are we good now? Nope. Still oblivious. Oh yeah, I hear that mascots that are the same, that mascots that are seen as cute have faces that are close to this ratio. In other words, if you use this ratio, you can make cute things.
I see.
Is it true that mascots tend to have roundest faces? Oh, it is true. Yeah. Huh. What are you looking at me like that for? I can't imagine. It's just the greatest mystery. Anyway, after school, we all have a talk, right, with Yusuke? No, wait. We have a message from Ryuji. All right, well, hold on. First things first. Yusuke, let's take a look at your, how you rocking? Okay, we could, man, that is horrifying. A rather revealing set of pajamas on Yusuke. Like, it doesn't change his outfit. It doesn't, that's the thing, right? But it's like, defense could go up with Duke's coat, but his evasion is cut in half. Whereas if I give him the succubus pajamas, the defense goes up, but as does his evasion. Okay, hang on. Let me see who needs it better. Oh wait, no, right, the all-female getup. Yeah, On definitely could use that. Never mind. What am I talking about? It's fine. It doesn't change his outfit. He's fine. We also need to get him some damn team glasses. Wait, what? Yeah. The 15% experience. Yeah. All right, Ryuji, how are we looking for you? All right, well, obviously. And me, I've already got it, so nothing is really better. All right. Well, that being said, now I think we can go storm the castle again, or the museum in this case. Okay, yep. Let's head to the hideout. We talk, we go in, and we,
Yusuke,
yeah.
we still need to explain the basics to you, don't we?
Oh, you mean about the metaverse and the nav? Yeah, I guess that stuff is pretty important.
Please elaborate.
Okay, let's start from the beginning.
Here we go.
First, the metaverse spots where we act as the Phantom Thieves are called palaces. Palaces are worlds that take form from someone's cognition, a materialization of their reality.
So do we each hold palaces within ourselves as well?
No, only corrupt individuals.
No, not just anyone will have one. It's primarily those with strong, distorted desires.
They basically gotta be criminals. Real bastards like Kamoshida or Madarame.
On the other hand, palaces can't exist within persona users. It's just impossible for them to form.
Oh, really?
Basically, your persona is the true feelings of your heart, which arise from accepting your inner shadow.
Oh. Yeah, that is true. Going to Persona 4, now that I think about it, yeah, at the end of the palace, the person accepts their shadow and thus their persona is awakened. So, yeah, it checks out. But wait, hold on. Going by that logic, wait. I know I haven't played Persona 4 on the channel, but I did on stream, and the people kind of had palaces in a way, in the form of like TV shows, and at the end you fought their shadow, and then the person had to come to grips with what their shadow represented, and they had to accept it. Whatever.
Then, since you have full control over your emotions, there's no way your desires can get distorted.
So that's how it works.
Oh, weird how that works.
Obviously, I knew that.
Yeah, clearly.
Oh yeah, and we use the Metaverse Nav app on our phones to get into that world.
It's actually pretty simple. Just say a person's name, location, and distortion, then you're in.
Location?
Yeah, it's weird.
So like, Madarame's would be shack. Then his distortion is that he thinks it's a museum.
How do you know what their palace is going to look like if you've never set foot in it before?
That's the thing. We don't.
That part's kind of like a quiz or something. It'll probably get pretty tricky from here on out, too.
I love how the voice actor actually did say probably, granted it was quick, and the text still says probably. I can't get over that.
I feel as though I have a good grasp on the basic concepts. If anything arises which I fail to understand, I'll rely on those more experienced than myself.
You see, Yusuke gets it. He's not an idiot.
Yeah, I got you covered, newbie.
I mean, not to the extent that Ryuji is.
You should probably ask Morgana if you need anything.
Yeah.
Thinking back to Madarame, though, I can't believe he'd consider pressing charges.
I can.
Yes, I've never seen him show such anger before. He is most likely quite serious about that.
What should we do? There's no way we'll be able to win if that happens.
We got 15 days. We can do this.
He likely won't act on that threat until the final day of the exhibit, June 5th. Simply put, I doubt he would be so foolish as to taint his name with a trial during his exhibition.
All right, so we just gotta steal Madarame's heart by then?
Yep.
There's no way we're gonna let him press charges. We'll show people who he really is.
All right. Time to infiltrate the palace then.
All right, I'm gonna bust loose.
He's about to bust.
Oh yeah, we haven't decided on the new recruit's code name yet.
Nope.
It has to be Kitsune. You know, with that Kitsune mask and everything.
Hell yeah, that really leaves an impression.
Are you talking about me?
Yeah.
What do you want your name over here to be?
I'd say Da Vinci.
Yeah, you would.
Nope.
That's not how this works.
Well, you've got that mask like On said, and there's that weird tail. All right, you're Aburage.
That's dumb.
Very well.
And he just runs with it.
He's agreed to
And he's
it.
like, all right, whatever. I don't care.
It's decided then. Aburage.
No.
Nuh-uh, not happening. Do you have any ideas, Joker?
Man, that's so disrespectful. So here's the thing, right? They were actually on the ball with the first name because if memory serves me right, Kitsune is just the Japanese word for fox. So it's more or less like, yeah, you two were good, but we're going with the English name. You know, instead of 3 syllables, it's 1, right?
Oh, just keep it literal,
Yes.
huh? Sounds good to me.
Like, y'all kind of had it literal as well.
What do you think, Fox?
It's acceptable.
It's set then. Let's go.
Then again, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong about the whole Kitsune thing.
By the way, we should have Joker decide who our starting lineup is from here on out.
Well, obviously, Yusuke has to be part of the group.
Starting lineup? You mean the ones who will be going in first?
You know what? Actually, we'll have Morgana in the back and let him save SP for healing. He's gonna be like the healer whenever we're out of battle.
Yeah. Now that Fox has joined us, it'll be harder to move around as a group. We'll stand out more too. Considering how we've operated to this point, we should have 4 starters. Anyone else can be backup.
And I guess we always gotta have our leader with us,
Well,
right?
yeah. Game over if I go down anyway, so.
Exactly. That's why we'll have Joker choose the remaining 3.
And what should the backup do? Would it be best for them to stay outside of the palace?
No. They should come in as well, but maintain a reasonable distance from the main group. In other words, the starting lineup is the first wave of our infiltration force. Well, we'll leave the team composition to you, Joker.
Okay, party organization. To change party members, speak with your teammates at the palace entrance. You can also press Y and select stats from the menu. Simple. But yeah, that being said, stats? Yeah. All right, how do I get them to join? All right, here we go. Boom, boom, and boom. All right, so Morgana is gonna hang back. So like, he's gonna be like, cause all we have to do, right? Like Persona, wait, no. It was, what was it? Skill? Yeah, skill, right? And then we go down Morgana, and look at that. Restores low amount of HP to all allies, right? So if he's not wasting his SP in battle, then once we're out of the fight, he can just go ahead and revive us, or he can go ahead and just heal us up like nothing ever happened, right? So anyway.
Do you need something?
I am going to register, or at least see if I can make some personas, though. Because I do need some stronger ones going in. Oh, crap. I didn't think there'd be actually more dialogue. Okay, seems you gotten used to coming here. You must certainly be accustomed to infiltrating palaces by now. Yeah, somewhat. Regardless, you have yet to obtain a truly acceptable number of personas, I'm aware. This is not the full potential of the power of the wild card. I suppose this is a prime opportunity to help further your rehabilitation along. Don't worry, this assignment is not mandatory. Think of it as almost a test of your strength. Okay, yes?
Now.
We will have you bring us the mask we specify. Yeah, this is how the confidant with the jailers come in. Not so much Igor, but these two. You just gotta show us the persona we ask for, and they have a certain ability, if memory serves me right. First off, we would like for you to bring us a Jack Frost. That's too easy, Justine. It should be a challenge. I wanted to have Mabufu? I don't know, Mabufu 2.
Listen up,
Yeah,
inmate.
so you got that, inmate? Bring us a Jack Frost with Mabufu. Jack Frost with a certain ability, which if I'm right, I think that's like ice target for a single enemy. Please speak to us again when you have it. This will not be mandatory for your rehabilitation, but you will be handsomely rewarded for it. I encourage you to at least try your hand at this. So I don't know if I can even make Jack Frost yet.
The inmate.
Wait, hold on, let me see. Are there any new ones I don't? Yup.
Are you sure?
So we go ahead and register those. Then we go ahead and see if what we can make.
Let us begin the search.
Yeah, no, I can't make a single Jack Frost. That is relatively irritating. All right, so I'm level 14, which means I can only make this or lower. All right, what is some of my weakest personas? Well, On's got fire. What does that do? Low chance of worthless. Absolutely worthless. Can't get over that.
But not impressive.
I love how this one's weak to ice, but the boss fight I had is no. Which is weird.
You okay with this?
Adds ice resistance to one ally for 3 turns, like curse damage to one foe. And what personas am I making with that one? Or what personas am I using? Man, that is tragic.
Not terrible, but not impressive.
Wind. You know what? Let's... Yeah, wait. Figure that one out. A level 14 persona to make a level 11. I can't get over that. All right, let's go with these two.
You okay with this? Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Okay, strengthens physical skill by 20%, strengthens magic skills targeting one foe, increases chance of Inflicting burn after a baton pass. Let's go with that one. High chance of sleep to one foe. Yeah. Yeah, we'll go with that one.
My.
Well, we'll go with that one. All right, so now we got a new persona. At least relatively strong. Kind of wish I had something better, but I mean, you know, it is what it is.
Change your mind. Justine, you handle this. Done already?
All right, so we're done here. I still, I can't make a Jack
It is
Frost,
time,
so it's
inmate.
kind of whatever. I have to come back at a later time. But I think before we go ahead and storm the palace this time around, or the museum, I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it there, because I've been running for a little bit, and yeah, it seems like a good stopping point for now. So with that being said, I feel like I don't really need to say the usual jargon anymore. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. So take care.